Alright guys, EK3 Mike here. What's going on? A little overview about this video. So basically, I'm taking a 4-piston TSX head, putting it on a JBR KISS block, which is 12.5 to 1 compression block that I bought from them. So bear with me on this video because the quality is not that great. At the time I was using a GoPro to record everything, and the GoPro died on me, so I had to end up using my phone. So it's not the best quality, and I was also focusing more on getting the motor together correctly, and not paying as much attention to the the filming. So it was a learning experience, and next time going in, the next motor that I put together, I have an idea of how I'm gonna film it, so it's a little more involved, a little more directed, I should say. So anyway, just keep that in mind. Hopefully you could take something away from it, maybe little tips or whatever. It's about 11 minutes long, and then at the end of the video you'll see the car on the dyno, and Morris tuned it. Rest in peace to you, Morris. And that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoy the video. Hope you could take something away from it, even though it's not the best. But check it out. Best oil pump. Got the kit from HPT. Comes with the windage tray, everything you need. Here's everything laid out. Try to be as neat as possible. There's just a lot when it comes to building something. There's just a lot involved, parts and everything, so just try to be as neat as possible. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Nah, all right, so ARP head studs. So it's good to chase the threads. The reason why people tell you to do that is because there's a chance that there's some gunk in there, and you really want the stud to go all the way down. When they say hand tight, yeah, hand tight with a fucking Allen key, because there's no way you could do it without an Allen key. Not everybody knows that. There is one end that has the space or the fitting for an Allen key on top. Obviously, put it in the correct way so that you can put the Allen key on top and tighten it by hand. But get it in there, get it in there nice and tight to the bottom. I OD'd and even got a level and made sure that they were like all pretty much down evenly. But that's what I'm doing here in this video. I'm just going through it by hand, and then I later used the Allen key. It's pretty simple. It's nothing crazy, but it's just something, a lot of people don't tell you every little step, even though it's common sense. I think it still has to be said. So hand tight means use an Allen key, or if you want to use a socket with the proper attachment, you could just make sure you don't over tighten it. I think they say somewhere it's like 10 inch-pounds or something like that. All right, so here's super duper speed with the Allen keys. Just made sure everything was good. And the reason why is because when you're actually putting the, you put the washers down and then you put the nut on, and you're obviously torquing it to spec. You don't want to spin that if it's not all the way down. So anyway, there I'm throwing the head gasket on. New head gasket from Honda. Super, super fresh. Take a couple pics. Make sure everything's good. I throw the head on. I said, let me make sure it's clean. I got these Kimtex wipes that are pretty good. They're like, I don't know, they don't have any little dust particles or very little. So I use that and just wiped everything down with that, and then throw the head on. I'm just like triple checking everything, the spaces, kind of like OCD. Not much to it really. So here's the Molly Lube from ARP. I put a little bit on the washers and on the bottom of the nut. You also put them on the threads. So this is the side that you're gonna want to put them on the threads, not on the part that goes into the block. There's a little bit of confusion on that too. But I think that's the right way to do it. That's how ARP says to do it. So I'm just putting a little bit on the threads. Make sure everything's good. This is why I sped everything up, because it's like there's so much to do, and it just takes all day if you're doing it right. If you're taking your time, you're doing it right. You don't want to rush anything. You could always forget something. Like there are dowel pins that go in there. There's 2 dowel pins. There's like this little plastic piece that goes. I wish I took a picture of it. I should show you, but it's like a somehow helps. It's like a coolant diverter that goes in there. You like so many little things you could forget. But if you're making a video, it'll take forever. So I figured just speed everything up. So here I'm throwing down the washers, tight spaces so they don't always go down nice. I used a magnet to pick up the ones that got messed up and put them back down again. Then I'm threading on the nuts, make sure they're on good. They're fairly easy to get on. It's just like tight spaces, or I have huge hands, I don't know. All right, here we go. So it's a 3-step process. I don't even think I recorded all 3 steps, but it's 25 pounds and 50 and then 75. You want to just check, I got stuff from online, printed it out, just made sure I had the right torque specs. Like you don't want to mess around with this stuff. You'll have you'll mess up your head gasket. So just check the numbers. Everything's available online, and that's pretty much what I'm doing here. I'm just doing 3 steps. You basically you follow the pattern, and you want to torque everything down evenly. That's pretty much what we're doing here. All right, so these are the Lost Motion springs. I got them new from Honda. I don't think you need to buy them brand new. I'm just a loser, so I bought them. But some people just have like OCD like me. I was like, yo, I'm doing all this new shit. I might as well get these brand spanking new too. So what I did was I actually torqued these down without the cams in them. And the reason why I did that was just to seat everything down. You know, obviously you don't want to, you know, you want to make sure you don't, these are also zip tied. You want to make sure you don't lose anything when you put the rocker assembly down. And you know, I just tried to seat everything evenly. So then I threw the cams in, drag cartel lower, cam, chain guide, whatever it's called, the pins. Yeah, so I skipped a lot, but there's so much. My GoPro died, and this is pretty much what I came down to. But this is after the engine is timed. The marks are at the top. They match. You got a little mark at the bottom as well. This tool was clutch, this little part right here, and just keeping that in time, basically. That little gold link goes on the dot that's on the sprocket, and that keeps it there while you adjust the top. So this is pretty much what it looks like. It's in time right now. Four-piston ported head. Everything's torqued down. Again, just lined up. There's a little line in the back. That's what I was taking a picture of. That's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, learning experience for me. I know exactly what not to do. So I do have some upcoming projects going on. I have the head from my motor that I'm gonna put on, and I'm also gonna help a buddy throw his motor together. So I don't know if I'm gonna record his install, but I'll probably do mine, and you know, I'll have it a little more detailed. I'm gonna go step by step and just show you a little clip of each step. So it'll result in a shorter video with a better explanation of what's going on, just to help you guys out a little more. But hope you took something away from this, and check out my Instagram page at ek3_Mike. Thank you guys.